Welcome to another exciting episode of Video Game Bang. Video Game Bang. Your weekly source for all things video game. Featuring your fearless hosts, Corey Vincent.
I'm pretty much Microsoft and Marvel. The cans are on. It's when ish gets real. People get shot during the day?
And Aaron Carter.
Buy the armor, I equip it, and it's like pink thong. The guy that delivers vending machine items in my job, he could play it right.
Fill up your Mountain Dew and grab your Doritos. It's time for Video Game Bang.
What is up, pizzas? Episode number 9 of the Video Game Bang podcast, recording live in Sacramento, California. How's everybody doing tonight?
We're live all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah. Well, by the time we post it, like, I don't know, within...
Like 3 minutes of recording, or like done finishing recording, yeah.
Practically live. David, do some math. Is that practically live?
I mean, practically, you're on an hour and a half delay there, but close enough, I guess.
An hour and a half delay.
It's kind of like NBC, am I right?
What is... I don't get that reference.
Can I make a cricket noise right now?
No,
Wow.
you can't.
I think he has the app. He has a smartphone now.
That was overruled. We're going to start by taking care of some business. Laura Rodriguez, not with us today. We just want to send out our love, our affection,
You make it sound like she's sick in the hospital.
Yeah, she's got cancer.
Yeah, no, she's fine.
She's perfectly fine, everybody.
She's just not with us today.
She's not with us today. But I just wanted to get the point across that we miss her and that she will be back for episode 10, hopefully. The big
1-0, yeah.
Oh.
And Aaron told me not to say anything, but we have a lot planned next week. It's going to be huge. We have special guest, WWE's Big Show.
Wow.
We're going to have Uriah Faber.
You're setting the bar extremely high now.
Yeah, none of those people.
Did he say episode 10? He meant 10,000.
Yeah, well, hey.
If we make it that far, 10,000, I don't know what podcast has ever made 10,000.
None yet, but we'll be the first.
It's like the minute-long podcast.
Yeah. Well, I got messages out to those people, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Shake the tree.
Yeah, you might
Maybe a
as
couple
well.
nuts fall loose. Yeah. And let's see. If you've been listening to the podcast, you heard his voice. He's a special guest today. The birthday boy himself, David Ing, my childhood friend, my bestest friend. How's it going, my friend?
Good. It's great to be back. Nice to see you all.
I know. It's like you were gone forever.
I know. I missed quite a few of these.
Where did you go, if you don't mind us asking?
Well, 1 week I was down in Salinas visiting my girlfriend.
Ooh.
And then another week you guys were all full up in here because you only had the 4 mics. And then,
Really?
yeah.
What episode was that? Oh, was that with Steven and Laura?
Steven and
Yeah.
Laura.
Okay, yeah.
Well, you're back. I'm happy. I personally don't like many of the other guests. But
Wow.
David is the one guest I do enjoy.
Wow, that's
take
very
that.
biased. I like all our guests. I like all our guests.
David, the question that's been on the listeners' minds is, how was your birthday?
It was fun. I don't know. I'm a very relaxed and laid back kind of guy, so I just went out to lunch with my girlfriend, and then I had dinner with my family, and got together with my neighbors for like after dinner, just hanging out.
Wow, hold back on the wild
Whoa.
wildness.
Insert crickets.
Oh my
Jerk. Goes around, comes around. Oh, and big news. We have a Facebook now. So if you have not liked us on Facebook, you can get us at facebook.com/videogamebang.
It's 2 bangs?
It's 2 bangs.
Oh, wow. Oh,
So
because of
bangs,
the...
bangs.
Yeah. There's a couple guys who beat us to it. There's a lawsuit going on right now.
So we'll work out all the legal issues.
We're working on legal
as soon
issues
as possible.
Yeah. So it's /videogamebang. And as always, we're on Twitter @videogamebang. And the website's under development. Don't go there. That is at www.videogamebang. www.videogamebang. Do not go there.
Wow.
You should just put the link to the Facebook page up there, and so if people go there, they'll just go to the Facebook.
Yeah,
If I remember.
might as well, yeah.
People listening, I want you to check right now on there and see if I remembered.
Mhm.
And so that brings us to the most important part of the show, in my opinion. That is, what you playing?
You know what? I'm gonna go first on this one, only because you're not a guest anymore. You've done 3 shows. You're
I'm not a guest anymore?
You're more like a.
It's just 3 and I'm done?
You're more like a, come on now. You're more like a I don't know, a correspondent or something like that.
Wow. I need to be in the field.
You've been upgraded. Oh yeah, you will. Tokyo Game Show's coming up, and Corey's already.
Didn't you go to Stockton Con?
I went to Stockton Con.
Stockton.
Yes.
First of all, okay, time out, because I was born in Stockton, California, and that's like the worst city in California.
The 209.
Yeah, that's my hometown. Well, no, Sacramento is my hometown, but so what con besides cons like prison is in Stockton?
Well, didn't you have a friend that was at Stockton Con?
Who, me?
Yeah.
No.
I thought we talked about it last week.
The guy that I knew was in Vegas at the
No, the girl.
There was a girl in
The
Stockton.
one who makes
Con?
comics. Do you not listen to the show?
She was at Sac Anime.
That's right.
Yeah.
Bum, bum, bum,
Nobody that I know goes to Stockton. Well, my family, they all live there.
Well, to be fair, Stockton Con is only the 2nd year they've done it. So it's still growing a lot.
How many robberies?
None that I know
And
of.
how many deaths?
Definitely none.
Yeah.
It was a comic book convention, so if they did die, they come back at the
Wow.
end. They get reincarnated somehow.
Only if they're in, like, uniform.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Okay, since you went to Stockton Con, I'll give you the.
We'll
the
get
go
into that
ahead.
much later.
Go ahead. What you been
What?
playing? What you been playing?
Well, I've been playing phone games for, like, the first time ever.
Oh, David just got his very first smartphone.
I know. It's
Anything that
crazy.
you had to pay for, or just all free ones?
Oh, no. Heck no.
Is it an
freaking-
Android-based operating system?
It is an Android-based operating system.
Okay.
I don't see the significance of that, but it is true.
Well,
Oh.
there's a lot of games. Now we have an idea of what.
No, that's not what he meant. He meant, do you have a Windows phone?
No, well-
Because I'm a Microsoft.
I'm,
That's kind of
I'm
what I
on the
suspected.
outside with
Yeah.
Microsoft right now. Okay,
What?
I wrote them a very angry email this morning.
Oh my gosh! So now you're regretting the tattoo on the back of your neck
I'm
that says
regret-
Microsoft.
I'm regretting the tattoo on my lower back.
Wow, the tramp stamp that
Yeah.
says Microsoft, Bill Gates, love me.
I knew you were looking at me when I was bending down.
Wow.
Pure
I
shock
think
that you would
guys
get
need to
something
be
like
new
that.
besties.
No,
I'll
not at
I'll
all.
leave
Not
it
like
at
not
that.
with
we,
that.
we are
Not
not
with that
friends.
connection.
Outside of this thing, we are not friends. I'd like to make that clear.
Wow.
But
So,
yeah,
which
me-
ones?
Jetpack Joyride.
Love
has
that
been-
game.
Yeah.
Never played that.
Great fan of the podcast.
The
And,
developers? Is
yeah.
that- okay.
And then a bunch of little, like, I tried out some random trivia games. I've dropped most of them because they're free. I just pick them up for, like, an hour and try it. And if it doesn't appeal to me, like, instantly, I'll just kind of throw it away.
Welcome to mobile gaming.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I don't see myself sitting because I'll have one game on my cell phone. And that's solitaire, and that's just for bathroom breaks.
So you're one of those guys who's on his phone on the toilet?
Oh yeah, all
on
the
the
time.
toilet?
That's Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and solitaire
So you're Instagramming pictures.
all the time.
Wow.
Every chance I get on the toilet,
Interesting.
every chance.
Yeah, I'd be too afraid of dropping my phone in the bathroom.
Drop
I
a
would
deuce,
not-
drop a Instagram
Have
photo.
you ever dropped your have you dropped your phone in the bathroom?
No, I'm very. I have very sturdy hands. I can.
Have you ever set it on the toilet rack and then walked out of the stall and then quickly rushed back in there to grab
Yes,
it?
I have.
I've done that too.
Yes, I have.
Gross,
That's
guys.
real life.
I did that
gross.
at work. And I almost drove off.
So mobile games, new cell phone.
Nothing on the console.
Nothing on the console.
Not really. I played a little Borderlands, but most of the Borderlands I do is just to nab the shift codes for the golden keys.
Is that even worth it anymore?
I don't know. I've stockpiled like 50 of them. When I cash them in and get some like cool loot, I'll let you know.
I like to be
Yeah.
there for that.
Yeah, because I don't know. We stopped playing that game, so
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you guys did.
he's like, I know, I'm alone in this world. Yes,
Aaron, what you playing?
I am on the free games, so I just downloaded the Magic 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got to play they're excited. I got to play the tutorial and then like one campaign mission, but I don't know. I'm waiting for it to.
You understand the rules.
Oh yeah, I've always understood the rules of the Magic world, I guess. It's Yu-Gi-Oh, everybody.
No.
It's Yu-Gi-Oh.
All right,
I'm
moving
sorry.
on. Is there anything else you're playing, Aaron? Because I'm going to cut you off here.
I downloaded the demo for the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Out of the Shadows, but I didn't get to play it because I had to work the next day. So I just made sure I got that. So when I get home, I'll hop on that. But right now, it's that, and then my old love, FIFA, of course. So that's it.
Yeah, and what I've been playing has been... Actually, what have I been playing? Have you guys seen me online?
No.
You're online, and then it just says you're watching TV.
I've been playing a lot of TV.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I really did much video
Nothing.
gaming this
See,
month.
You
See,
have
I
a video
think-
game podcast.
I have a video game
I think-
podcast. I read about video games all day.
But I think you don't have... Like, I have FIFA to fall back on. You don't have an UFC or something?
No. I've been playing Halo.
Yes.
I've been on Halo 4.
Okay.
And I was very pleased to find out that they remade a map that was my favorite on Halo 2 or 3 called Lockout.
Oh, yeah.
You remember that one?
Yeah.
It's just kind of like floating platform. Awesome.
I am
So glad they brought
totally
it back.
lost on that. They don't have just like a flat lands to where you can just edit it and then make your own level
Yeah,
on
there's that
Halo?
too.
So then why
Yeah,
don't
I
they
think
just-
that's
Forge.
basically where this came from. Someone just recreated it,
Okay.
and then they used the community one for matchmaking.
Mhm.
So it's splitting image. The weapons are in the same spot. It was like getting on an old horse.
Wow. That's...
Is that what you guys say here?
No, not at all.
No.
I have no idea where you got that one
It's like
from.
getting on an old G unit. Is that...
We'll move
better
on.
for this
Moving
area?
on.
No?
All
Okay.
right. Good what you're playing out of the way.
Well, we should have had our theme song. From what I hear, it's amazing.
From what you... So you've been in the studio and you got to hear some of the...
I didn't get to hear it at all.
Oh.
So
I-
this is just word of mouth hearing. This
It's
isn't
word
actually
of mouth.
listening to music hearing.
I sent a text message to try and get it, so I was going to surprise us with it. I still might edit it in post if I get it, so let's talk about how awesome it was.
Whoa.
Man!
That
Whoa!
was actually...
Wow,
quite
I'm really
nice.
impressed that we got
Good
something
job.
that high quality on this show.
Kyle, you just keep topping yourself. You can see him on Twitter at Technicator.
He's gonna be like, I made that with cans and like pencils. That's all I did. Just beat some stuff around.
And we have news. Now we need a news theme song too.
Oh my gosh,
We're
we're
just
gonna be
gonna keep-
filled with music, aren't we?
Yeah, why not? So the first thing we got on the docket, which is huge news. This is the news. Did this just come out today? I'm pretty sure it came out today.
I think it was yesterday.
Is it me or do you hear rock music?
I do.
No.
You don't hear anything at all right now.
Nope.
Wow.
Not a darn thing. Anyways, Xbox announced that they're coming out with the Xbox One on November 22nd at $500.
I tweeted
fail.
earlier. No big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
What? Please explain.
Their biggest thing was they're like the biggest arguments or talking points I've seen is, is it going to be too late because PS3s are going to be out? It's
Yeah.
a couple of days, people. Like
No.
it's not like they're waiting a whole year.
See, all right, Microsoft, listen to me right now.
Oh my gosh.
This is your friend. I'm coming to you guys as a friend. This is Corey. I own just about everything you guys have manufactured in the last 5 years.
He really does.
Except their phone right now.
You guys are losing. You guys are
What?
losing.
You're being way too dramatic
No,
right now.
it's true. Okay, what happened at E3? Xbox lost. As a fan, they lost. If there's a winner and a loser, in people's minds in the media, it was PlayStation 1. Xbox been making adjustments, changing the plan up, but it's not been enough. They haven't done enough to win everyone back. Everything is a battle. The price, a big piece of the puzzle. The release date, another battle. What you get for your money, and Sony is just punking them right now. They're slapping them in the face.
No, I think that's
With the story last week, hold on.
okay.
For $500, you're going to be able to get a PS4, Killzone, an extra controller, and the Sony PlayStation Eye for the same price as an Xbox One.
That was a rumor, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
I could have swore that was just rumor because it came out of Amazon France, right?
No, I think that's where the release date for the Xbox was rumored.
We have to go back and look at that. Don't we
Well,
have like the old script here or something like that too?
Oh, yeah.
But it's just like a couple of days in between.
If that's true, okay, we'll go with if that's true.
Amazon
That's
France through the bundle hasn't been officially announced. The ever-trusty Bastion leaks. Amazon France has revealed that Killzone Shadowfall. Yeah, so that's, first of all, it's the French. And then second of all...
Oh, the French.
and second of all, that's not a killer right there. If you're a gamer, you're going after where the games are going for.
When you're behind in a soccer game, in a basketball game, in a fight, when you're behind and you really want to win, you gotta go all out. You need the knockout punch. You need to go.
I think Microsoft is confident in their product.
You need to go ham.
And like, I'm not trying to be a Microsoft fanboy here or anything, or Xbox.
You're talking me back into the Microsoft camp.
I'm saying they're confident in their product. They know what they're bringing, so they don't care if they knew that they were, or they felt that they were, underdogs in this. Then they would go day in or day before PlayStation comes out. But they don't care. They know they're going to sell a good product. That's why they can wait a couple of, it's kind of like that, go ahead and get the first punch. I'm going to let you.
What's the time difference anyway?
Like, 14 days?
The PS4 is coming out on the 13th, I believe.
Oh, well, that's even less. I thought it was like early, like second, third or something like that. That is very minimal.
No, everything is a battle. And they're losing battles left and right.
So 9 days later, you
big deal.
You wait a week for.
Not every purchaser or person is going to be as hardcore as us or look into the details.
Then they don't need to buy a system.
No, I'm talking about these 10-year-olds that are just going to pressure their parents because they want to play Call of Duty now. The new Call of Duty is out. You can't play it on the Xbox until November 22nd.
So do you think that Sony has been, just they feel that they've been losing because they get DLC a little bit later than the Xbox?
It's a big deal. Otherwise, Microsoft wouldn't shell out the money to do it if it wasn't.
Because my brother has a PlayStation 3 and he's been getting, the DLC for Call of Duty because he has a season pass. He gets it a little later, but I haven't heard him complain once that, oh, I got it on my Xbox first. So I'm just saying. And he's a 13-year-old boy. That's who you just said.
I think I've met your little brother, and I've heard stories. He's a reasonable kid, though. He's not reasonable. He's not one of these.
Well, you've not met him then.
He's not. No, come on. He's a good kid. He's not the monsters I'm talking about. The Call of Duty testosterone. Does he scream in adults' ears?
All the time.
Really?
But
really,
are those the kids you want on your console?
He's the average.
That's true, David.
And he's I would say he's the average Call of Duty gamer. What you would think of a little kid on Call of Duty is, oh yeah, that's my little brother. I mean, so if that's who we're talking about, I have firsthand experience then, sir.
All right. The time of the show that it is right now, it's was it a fail or was it a win? So I obviously think that this was a fail, the release date.
I think it's a
Yeah, I really can't judge it.
Boom. 2-1, sir.
That was just two I don't knows against
No, I don't think it was I don't know. It's just it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm really not that worried because I'm not planning on jumping on either system right when it comes out anyway. So
neither,
a
yeah.
9-day difference is not going to be major for me.
Because it's probably going to be couple of months difference for me.
Because we only got one person in here who pre-ordered it to get it like launch day.
There it is.
And
we got to do something live for that too. We got to get some like footage, or we got to do some midnight launch stuff.
You could do your own opening the box.
It's not midnight launch because I'm getting it mailed to my house.
Oh wow!
So we could sit up here in anticipation for my doorbell to ring.
For like
well,
6
are you
hours.
getting? I mean, have we all decided we're getting Grand Theft Auto?
Yes.
We can do a midnight for that.
All right.
Wait, midnight launches are usually on a Monday?
Yeah.
Going into Tuesday?
Yep.
Yeah.
So then that's perfect. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. That's perfect.
Next story coming out. Several UK retailers are offering a choice between FIFA 14 and Forza Motorsport 5.
Now, what are they doing for the U.S.? Where's our love?
We don't get nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they get FIFA, and now they get... I'm not even a Forza Motorsports, like, real fan. I've played the game, the franchise before. But they get options. Can we get some options?
Well, the reason is, for whatever the reason, the Xbox One is going to be more expensive in Europe.
Is it going to be more expensive, or is it just because the euros are stronger?
No, that would make it... David, math.
Yeah.
What?
If their currency is
like, "I'm
worth more
lost
than
now."
ours, they're going to have to pay more. I don't know whether it's because we're shipping it over there or what the reason is, but they pay more for their consoles than we do.
So
It's
they're
gonna-
justifying that by throwing in a free game.
So they're giving them a free game as like, we're sorry.
They don't want, like, the whole Boston Tea Party thing to go down in reverse. Where
Yeah.
they just start throwing
The
Xboxes into...
Xbox Bay Party.
Into the river. Wow.
Dressing up as Native Americans.
You would have
throwing...
me with scuba gear trying to save every single one.
So they have to give them something, I guess. But I don't like that. Well, I mean, I guess I can't say I don't like it. There's nothing I can do about it. But they get...
You're just jealous.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm very
yeah.
jealous. They get FIFA, first of all.
For the listeners in Europe, it is a download. I did read it's a downloaded version.
That's
so not getting you
even
disc.
better.
Yeah,
And
it
it's
sounds like
only
everything's going to
with-
be downloaded in the future anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's only with the day one edition pre-order.
Oh, so you have to
that's-
pre-order.
You
Well,
have
that makes
to
it a
pre-order
little...
day one.
Okay.
Bam! Next one. Kenji
Wow.
Kenji Inafune lowers goal. Aaron, go ahead.
So the creator of Mega Man, Kenji Inafune, went to Kickstarter because he's going to do a spiritual successor to Mega Man. So it's not like a tie. It's like I said, spiritual successor called I think it's what is it? Power number 9.
Mega Ultraman.
And so he
Sorry, David.
That was terrible.
and so he set a goal. It was 2.5 million, but now he's lowered it to 2.2. Because 2.5 was just a little too much.
Wait, he needs $2 million to make a Mega Man game?
A spiritual successor to Mega Man.
Is it going to be next gen?
It's a
Like-
2D,
No.
old school. And see, this is
So
where
it's going to be old school, like 8-bit stuff?
no. It's
Okay.
it's gonna have I guess
HD.
up to date. Yeah,
So
but
more like Rayman.
yeah. I guess you can put it on that. He's only shown concept art so far though.
All right.
So I mean, nothing is set in stone. He could just go back on his whole word and just do like a 8-bit sprite, 2D game and put it on the Nintendo exclusively and just be like, I'm just going to keep this 2 million.
Yeah, he'll make it for $8.
Yeah, exactly. But the thing is, I don't understand why are we giving him money? Because he's already got some support backing him, Why am I giving him money to make this game?
Do you think he's
He's going to
rich?
sell. If his game came out for free, okay, boom. That's cool. But I think he's going to sell this game.
Probably.
And so why am I giving you money? I don't care if you're filthy, not filthy rich. You should be, first of all, because you created Mega Man. That's a hit franchise. Not just with the video games. They have, toys. They had a cartoon.
Yeah.
They have all sorts of apparel. So it's like, you got money, dude. Don't front.
Yeah.
Why do you
People in
need
Natomas be frontin'.
Why do you need
On a
2.2
completely
million?
related topic.
Yes.
And
absolutely.
then here's another thing, because he's putting it on all the major systems: 360, Wii U, PS3.
Doesn't have the major systems by the time this thing gets made.
That's very true.
Well, but still, he's going to be charging for this. It's probably going to be a live game or a PSN network game or whatever the Wii has. So he's going to make this money most likely back because people like Mega Man. They even made Mega Man 9 and 10 back in 8-bit days, but put them out and it sold pretty well. So why am I paying him essentially twice for a game?
Yeah.
Can you
I
see
don't know.
any
Kickstarter
right with
kinda
it?
hits me like that. I think David mentioned before the podcast that there's a Veronica Mars.
I believe
Kickstarter?
I
No, that
mentioned.
was- that
Oh
was
my gosh,
Aaron. I
Mr.
did not watch that at all.
Thunder Stealer right there. I've never watched Veronica Mars, but I did see that Kickstarter. And I like Kickstarter. It helps the underdogs, and I'm always rooting for the underdogs. But when, like, if I saw Will Smith come on Kickstarter, hey, I need money for, Independence Day 2. No,
Prince
Will.
reboot.
No. You have the money. Do it yourself. This is for, Joe Schmo who can't afford to do the remake to Independence Day, by himself or something like that. Let's I think Kickstarter needs to be for the people who need it, not for the other. But you said it's a good way to gauge
Interest.
Yeah. And that is true. That is true. But do I have to give you money twice?
Yeah. Well, typically for Kickstarter, though, if they do things for people who pitch in.
That's
They
depending
put
on
you
who
on a
sets it
list.
up.
Yeah, that's depending on how much I pay. So if I'm
he
into
could
200,
he could say, "Hey, if you pitch in $5, you get the game."
Yeah, so like that would be cool.
okay, who does that?
I don't know.
Exactly. It'll be like, hey, if you pitch in $200, you get the game, an autographed T-shirt, and a water bottle. But it's just like, okay, I paid
I've always
$200.
wanted Kenji Infune's autograph.
Exactly. I don't know. It just rubs me a little.
Am I pronouncing that right, David?
I am not Japanese.
Oh.
It just rubbed me the wrong way, I guess. I was like, there's other projects out there that need support with less goals than 2.2 million.
Yeah. That's ridiculous.
That's for him to buy a new crib or something like that. I don't know.
So, in other news, Killzone Shadowfall DLC multiplayer maps to be free. Other DLC, not so much. Did you write that, Aaron?
No, that's off.
Okay.
That's straight off the website.
That's Aaron being snarky. Other DLC, not so much, bros.
That's pretty cool. Have you read the little what's on there, a little article or whatever?
Yeah, a little bit. So the maps being free is definitely nice because that's one of those things that kind of turns me off on a lot of shooters.
I can't stand that. I have not. I've done it on Halo, and I might do it. No, actually, screw it. I'm not going to buy the Champions pack on Halo.
Yeah.
Too close to Xbox One and GTA.
Yeah.
But never once on Call of Duty because it makes me angry.
What, buying the maps?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then like when you don't buy them, you're stuck with a smaller pool of people you can hook up with to play games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more peer pressure because then all you guys have, oh, you ain't got the maps?
Well,
Yeah.
I didn't buy the
And then,
first
and
maps.
then every time we get the original maps, I got to hear about it. Oh, this map again.
And they show you out too when you're in the room. They have a big blaring red X or whatever by you saying,
This
"Hey, this
guy
person
can't
doesn't
play."
have." Yeah,
So everyone knows to spam you hate mail.
exactly.
Yeah, I'm not in.
We're not having fun because of Corey right now.
Yeah,
Exactly.
So that's really cool that they're doing the maps free anyway. I don't really understand what their other DLC is. Like they're going to have more campaign levels and stuff.
That would probably say that is what's
Go
going to be
figure.
paid.
Add-on
yeah.
to campaigns? That doesn't happen anymore in shooters.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Usually because the stories aren't worth a darn.
Well, they don't really need stories. It's what, gun porn. You just shoot everything.
Whoa. Can we say that?
Wow.
I hope not.
It's
be
banned from
nasty.
the show.
Let's see. Oh, news I care about, everybody.
Wow.
EA Sports announced that female fighters Ronda Rousey and Misha Tate will be included in EA Sports UFC's roster.
Can I play a Silva versus Misha Tate?
That's exactly
And
the first thing that ran through my mind. Because it's not just going to be like women's division, Misha Tate and Ronda Rousey
That's it.
All the time.
all the time. Nah, let's get Anderson Silva
That would be so unbalanced.
front kicking Misha Tate through the cage.
So, is there even a big roster of female UFC fighters?
Big roster, I would say
10.
no.
That's what I'm saying. Is there at least 10?
They could stretch and tonight is the start of the Ultimate Fighter,
Uh-huh.
the recent season on Fox Sports 1, and they, for the first time ever, they're doing women coaches, which is Ronda Rousey and Misha Tate.
So
and
these
then-
two.
these two, and they're gonna have 8 men and 8 women.
So are the coaches going to coach the men as well?
Yeah.
Come on now. I don't want to be sexist here, but I'm going to be. They're not going to be able to.
To make it somewhat level, though, the men don't fight the women.
Well, no, I know that,
Okay,
but
okay.
what These are like,
No, these are 135-pound men.
yeah, and they're going to be like all jacked up and everything like that. And they're going to be like, what are you going to teach me
135
about?
pounds.
135 is not very
Aaron,
much.
that's half
Those
of each
are
of us.
yeah, those are the ones that have all the energy and stuff like that. Remember we were watching the ring, the weigh-ins?
Yeah.
And the heavyweights look like they get all up there and they're kind of slow and sluggish, and then when they, face off, they're all, and then the little tiny guys are the ones that are like,
Strong.
yeah, they're like, they're on Red Bull and they're like all over the place. So what are these little guys, when they see a girl trying to train them, there's got to be some type of, and they're going to edit it in this season of this show. I know they are.
Well, the women have men coaches too. It's like the athlete, the UFC fighter is like the head coach, and then they bring in their training camp and then help the entire team.
Because I'm like, if, she can probably, both these women, probably every woman on that show can probably beat the snot out of me.
Oh, easy.
But that wouldn't stop me from saying, what can you teach me about fighting?
Yeah.
And then when you get beat down like 5 times.
And then when I wake
you'll
up,
stop asking that.
when I wake up, I'm still be like, what? I didn't see nothing. I just woke up. I must have had a nap.
And this is how Aaron Carter will die.
Famous last words. I must have had a nap.
With this show in mind, if they can take like at least the full cast here and then just face scan them, they can come up with a roster. But everyone's just going to play as Ronda Rousey.
Yeah. What happened to the old girl that
Gina?
Yeah. What
Gina,
happened to her?
She turned in the gloves for the movies.
Then let's put in the Cyborg. What about her? She's not a UFC fighter?
She's a beast. She refuses to go cut an extra 10 pounds to fight Rousey because she says it'll be unhealthy. She's a big girl. She's a big girl.
So she passed all the gender tests?
Barely.
Exactly.
She does have a no contest on her record for steroids.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Tarnished.
Moving along.
No, I could talk about this.
I bet you could, yeah.
All right, but I will move along. Best Buy has rolled out a program offering $10 for next-gen upgrades. That's cool.
Yeah.
Next story.
Are you are you actually going to be doing that though?
No.
Like I don't
Not
think anybody
unless-
here is
not-
going to.
Yeah, not unless GTA 5 comes out on Xbox 360.
It just seems like a
and
waste of, I don't know, time. Just wait till the game that you actually want comes out and just buy that game, that version.
Well, I think the thing here would be like if you were saving up for your next-gen console and you wanted to get the game anyway, you could buy the game and then just later on the line put down $10 to get it when you get your big $500
check
purchase.
it. I want to know the time frame
Oh yeah, that is.
because it might work for you because FIFA 14 is on the list.
Yeah, and if
You like to day one that
if
one.
they honor that 6 months down the road,
Yeah,
or whatever,
exactly.
then yeah,
So potentially that's a big deal
Okay.
if you're looking to upgrade
you've sold me.
in the future.
You've sold me.
You know what, Microsoft? I'm still mad at you, but
They just
see what I'm doing for you.
You just now have to go. Well, this is Best Buy, so that means I have to go buy a blue shirt and khakis and.
That's where I reserved my GTA 5. I'm on the reserve list.
I still have to go do that. I'm a go GameStop. I'll go GameStop.
There's nothing. Don't go to GameStop.
Why?
There's no good incentive.
There's never any good incentives anywhere.
Yes, there is.
What?
What's the
Money.
incentive? What's the incentive?
I get money. They give me money whenever I go to any place else.
Well, okay. Here's the deal.
All
And
right.
I've been looking for this online, and it took me a lot of research to find this out. So you're welcome, audience, for all this. If you reserve at Walmart, you get a keychain. You get a GTA 5
Oh,
keychain.
okay.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, exactly. If you go to Target, you get a $5 Target gift card.
Okay, I can use that.
That's
Oh, yeah, I
that's
can use that.
useful.
Yeah.
Best Buy, I can't understand it. I've read it like a billion times. You get $10. I don't know if it's a $10 gift card or $10 coupons for other stuff.
You get $10 coupons.
I
That's
hope
what
it's
that
not
is.
$10
No,
in
you're
coupons.
getting coupons. You're gonna save $10 is what it's saying off of a Beats by Dre head. That's exactly what
Oh
you're
my
doing.
gosh. And then GameStop, nothing. They're advertising the blimp, but everybody gets that blimp.
What blimp? Like in game type
There's
of
an
thing.
in-game blimp that just for pre-orders, get it.
So right now it sounds like Target has the best one.
Target is up there. I went to Target by our house and my house in Natomas, and They were out of the cards, the pre-sale cards.
Because I'm like, you can go with the random enigma that is Best Buy, and then when you get it that night, like, here's your $10.
And Coops.
Yeah.
They must have something in the fine print. They can't just put that.
Or can they?
If it's $10, that's epic. That's good. But I
They're
just
not
had to
paying
I had to take a chance. GameStop, don't do it.
I don't know.
I remember there was something similar to that with Best Buy when I got a Halo Reach. I got some kind of a gift card.
Was it a gift card?
Yeah, it was a gift card.
Sue, I hope it's that. Ooh, boy.
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
And let's see. This one is ominous. Sony PS4 virtual reality set to be revealed.
I don't know about that. Just give up on the virtual reality thing right now until we get holodecks.
So is this to compete with the Oculus Rift?
Probably. And it's not even... I don't even think it's going to be like a direct competitor or something like that. They may not even bring the thing out, because I just also saw an article where Microsoft's their little room thing where it makes like 3. They said it's too expensive to actually release on the market, so they're not going to really release that.
It also didn't look very effective.
Yeah, nobody's going to. That was just stupid. So
it was an interesting concept. I hope that sometime in the future maybe we can see that. But Oculus Rift I'm interested in. It's got my curiosity because you just can't know until you try it.
Well, I don't think we're going to be able to try it anytime soon.
And the guy who's the main guy at Oculus Rift, their CEO, has expressed interest in wanting to port it to the major consoles. He mentioned Xbox.
Yeah, but for how much?
Another
$200?
It's not expensive. Even for the developer kit you can buy right now, it's not crazy.
What?
It's not Google Glasses.
Then it needs
crazy.
to be like a controller price. That's the only way I could see me even picking it up, because I'm not going to Connect price it.
I don't know. It depends on how cool it is.
It better
Depends on
be
how cool.
stunning.
Because it's a accessory that goes along with a controller. It's not like in place in lieu of a controller.
In lieu.
Yeah,
I like
you
that.
like that?
Yeah, that was good.
I have no idea how that even.
Yeah.
Like I don't understand that word.
In place of?
That's the phrase I understand. And lieu to me is just, I watch a lot of British shows. That's the bathroom. Yeah.
Doctor Who. And last story. Xbox One can connect 8 controllers at once. PS4, 4. Wow. That's news to me. When did that one come out?
I saw that one. I think that one was actually a today one.
Oh,
I
wow.
read that one today. But PS4, 4 controllers. That's standard pretty much for every console right now.
Yeah. But why not 8? Why that makes sense.
Why 8?
Why not?
We can go back and forth all day between that, but it's just like I don't.
Let's do it again.
I never understand. Like my initial thought was 8 people in your living room. David here says for Connect purposes, right?
Yeah, or like if you want to play those game show games. where you
Yeah,
need,
like in a party.
multiple things.
Well, if they start pushing that, then yeah, I'm all down for that. But I don't. 8 people, and then I'm buying 8 controllers. If everybody brings their controller,
Oh yeah, everyone's bringing their own controllers.
Yeah.
And the way the Xbox works with the cloud profiles, it's not like even I have to bring a thumb drive. I just bring my controller over to your house. My profile comes right up with my account, so I'm gaining achievements while I'm there.
we'll see how many people do that. Especially since they took off, like they'll take off cool features on certain things, and then they'll try to implement these new 8 controllers on something. And I mean cool features by like the group video watching on Netflix that
Yeah.
Xbox had.
Oh,
Like
they
they
better
took
bring
that
that
off.
back.
That needs to be on there, especially with all these server situations that they're talking about.
Bro it up, all watching the same movie together.
Exactly.
Just Mystery Science Theater 3000 up in here.
That's the
Making
best.
hilarious jokes the whole time.
Watching terrible movies and then just talking bad about them. Yeah, I love that.
That was classic.
I would rather have that than 8 controllers hook up to my Xbox One.
Well, maybe we'll get both.
Well, I'll just use one.
I want a Darth Mullet.
Wow.
Everybody
that
just
mean?
has dual controllers locked onto each other.
What? That makes
No?
no sense. Yeah,
Don't
you're
understand
alone on
why
that
you would
one.
ever want that. I just want to see my screen cut up into 8 little things,
No.
so that I can't tell what I'm doing, because that will be hilarious.
Personally, I'm not going to use it. I'm not going to have 8 people in my house. That's just way too much people.
So I barely like having 3 people at my
I
house.
I don't even understand what game that would be necessary for. 'Cause
Stuff
pretty
like
much
sports.
But like everything you do, why wouldn't you just play over live? Why do I need 7 people in my living room? Why don't they just go to their own living rooms? They already have an Xbox. They have the controller themselves, clearly.
Yeah.
There you go.
I appreciate the gesture, Xbox One. I really do, but I don't think I'm going to get much use out of this one.
Yeah, I don't know. I need to see like how they try to implement it, but with the current gen, it would not be practical. Like, there's no reason for it to exist.
Too much online, heavy with everything.
Hear, hear. All 3 of us are in agreement. And that brings us to our first and only break of the show. Thank you guys all for listening. Here's a word from our sponsor.
Hello, everybody. Thanks for listening to the Video Game Bang. We hope you're enjoying the program so far. If you haven't already, please follow us on Twitter at Video Game Bang and let us know what you think about the show so far. We really want your comments. Or, if you liked it, let us know. Also, for more video game and technology news and reviews, please visit the website at www.videogamebang.blogspot.com. And now back to the show, which I know you're going to listen to the rest of it. Up on his computer, it's Googleable.
Okay.
All right.
Wait, I need my headphones.
We're back. With or without headphones.
Wow.
Cans, as I like to call them. But that's just me.
That is just you.
This is the first time we're actually like coming back from break with the theme or with the break music.
It's very soothing.
It is very soothing.
Very
I feel
soothing.
like I need to move my shoulders and dance a little bit.
How about we don't, though?
Yeah, maybe that's a good reason for not playing.
Exactly.
When we come back.
Exactly.
Well, you were just talking about it. What you wanted to plug something. An anime?
Oh, no. I was going to say, because last episode, I didn't give credit, I guess, to the 2 gentlemen that got me onto soccer. And they had some, one of them had words for me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. He was blowing us up.
Yeah, because
David?
I'm
saying his name, and you still won't say his name.
Well, because, you have to build suspense to all this stuff.
Oh, don't forget what I said. It wasn't our David.
So he hit us up on Facebook saying, you just referred to me as, 2 Mexican guys on the podcast. So shout out to David Martinez and his brother Jose Martinez. They did actually introduce me to and taught me the basics of soccer, and that's why I'm the beast that I am today.
This leads us perfectly into our next segment. It's listener questions.
Wow. More listener questions. I like it.
Questions.
I like it.
This one is from H. Porter 11.
Well, I see a theme happening here with the listener questions.
This question goes for everybody except Aaron, it says.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Everybody except Aaron.
Oh boy, my first question.
Let's see. What was the first video game you ever played?
Oh, so that's kind of not personal. Okay.
Shoot.
Ever played, David?
I played Super Mario on the Nintendo? I think it was just the Nintendo.
I think it was the only system it was
uncle-
on.
NES, Nintendo Entertainment System.
My uncle had one of those that I would play every now and then.
Wow, so that was your first.
Yeah.
I think, man, as far as I can remember, yeah, that's my first two.
Mine too.
Like I don't think anything
say,
else.
yeah.
The one that I just know the game that I actually really got me into gaming, because I wouldn't say Super Mario really.
Yeah, let's
hooked me.
edit. I'm sorry, H Porter 11. That question is pretty lame. We're gonna go ahead and update it.
I like the question, H Porter. I liked it.
Of course he does. That's what Aaron does.
He undermines you at every chance he gets.
Wow.
No, especially when there's ladies.
Oh, I didn't even know it was a lady.
Yes, you did.
H Porter.
He said
Oh,
that
it's the
last time.
guitarist. Oh yeah. Okay. I liked it, H Porter. I would say the game that got me heavy into gaming was Sonic on the Sega Genesis. Yeah.
Same.
Wow.
Wow. No wonder why we're kindred spirits.
Why? that game, I remember playing it at my aunt's house, and I was like, "Oh man, I really got to get a system now." And I remember bugging my mom for the Sega Genesis.
Sonic and Tails.
No, this is Sonic 1.
Oh.
I'm a little older than you.
Yeah.
here, so
we're like kindred spirits, separated by like
A generation.
a generation.
So a generation. Oh wow, you put me like 4 years apart. What are you talking about?
Aaron's old. Same. Yeah. Sega Genesis was. I had an NES, but I was like an infant, so I think it was more my parents, and I play Super Nintendo and Super Mario and Duck Hunt.
Nice.
But the real game that got me into it was Sonic 2.
Yep.
Sonic and Tails, and then my boy Sean would come over, and he'd play as Tails, and I'd be Sonic.
Yeah,
And
co-op.
he'd be invincible. So he
Yeah.
could, like, cheat the whole time. Whenever there's a boss,
That
I'd
was
just
great.
avoid the boss while he would
Why
just
he
run
just
up.
yeah. That was great. That was co-op at its finest. That probably had me, loving the co-op. Well, there was a lot of games actually that had me into gaming for co-op. Definitely.
The other game I put so much time into, which I hate baseball, and I never even went to a baseball game, but it was that one space baseball game.
Where you played as like robots and stuff like that.
There was
as well?
robots,
Yeah, I
and there was a
remember
human
that.
team.
Yeah, I remember that game too. I don't know the name of it, but I definitely remember that one.
That's what put me like into career mode, like got me really wanting into manager mode, because you could like trade players and choose your players and do drafts.
See,
and
I was
stuff.
all about the action. I was never. I mean, Sonic fit perfectly. You just run past everything.
Yeah.
But like my cousins, I remember going to their house. Like they lived in Lodi, and they had the Super Nintendo, and they would play Final Fantasy on the Super Nintendo. And I remember really clear in my head when they were playing, and they were having so much fun on whatever Final Fantasy game they were playing. And I asked my cousin, I said, "Why don't you just run over there and hit the enemy? I don't understand. Why are you standing there?" And he's like, "Oh, you have to go to attack, and then you have to." I was like, "This is stupid.
Oh, yeah.
There's no reason for me to watch this." I mean, I appreciate the games now, and I love RPGs like that. But back then, when I was really, really young, I was like, "This is the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Just move over to that character and swing your sword at him. It makes no sense."
Yeah. So, David, what was the game that the modified? What really got you into gaming?
The first one I really remember loving was Star Fox 64.
Wow, you waited.
I did. I didn't play very many video games for a long time.
Wow.
Because my first real game console was N64, and I got Super Mario 64 on that, and I played that for a while.
Awesome game.
Yeah, and then Star Fox came out, and I played Star Fox, and Star Fox was awesome.
Star Fox was actually good. The battle mode in that was actually really fun too.
Oh yeah, that was cool.
Yeah.
And then later on, you can play as a person fighting a jet, just for no reason.
Now they have. I remember playing that with my little brother. He had a GameCube, like Star Fox Adventures or something like that,
Oh yeah,
or Assault, I think it was maybe. And that was fun. You could actually play either as a tank, a human character, or the plane. That was pretty fun.
Yeah. Cool.
Well, we have some different backgrounds here. Then 64, I wouldn't have guessed though from you, David. I thought you would have at least, been a little earlier, like, Super Nintendo.
no,
David didn't even start playing shooters until his Xbox 360.
Well, that's
pretty much.
He wasn't allowed to have GoldenEye.
wasn't allowed.
Well,
I
they
don't know.
might have, but
Yeah, I never
his
wanted
parents
it.
were
I
kind of
never
weird,
cared.
and he didn't really have a huge interest. But
Yeah,
they weren't hot on the idea.
Yeah.
Because I remember always going over to his house and being a little evil kid, being like, "You want to play a shooter?"
Wow, the bad
and then Super
influence.
Smash.
Me and David would get down on some Super Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the game. That the 64 era was when I played, I think, the most. Like that was, but it was literally like 3 games: Smash Brothers, Wrestling, which is No Mercy, and then Perfect Dark. And I played all those just like throughout junior high school.
We have a top 10 list, everybody.
That was all the questions, really?
Yeah, that was all the questions.
Oh wow, good question, H. Porter.
This list is brought to us, Aaron.
Wow, can't thank the person that asked the question.
I'd like to thank H. Porter.
H.
as
Porter
well.
11, I believe.
H. Porter 11. You correcting me?
Yes.
Get the hell out. This list comes to us from www.joystickdivision.com. Joystick Division, enjoying the stick.
I don't
Divided.
think that's
I don't think they have a
Their
catch.
actual
No.
No, I don't think that.
No, but hey, if they want to buy it off me, I just trademarked it. This top 10 list is one, speaking of shooters, the top 10 first-person shooters of all time, written by James Hawkins at joystickdivision.com, enjoying the stick divided.
Stephen Hawkins made a top 10 list?
Yep, he sat there and said,
11.
top 10 perfect shooters
How does he play?
of all time, with his mind.
His mind.
So we have top 10 shooters, first-person shooters of all time, as written by James Hawkins on joystickdivision.com, enjoying the stick division.
Oh, wow. Okay. Let's start already.
I just want to plug them.
Can I just check? So Gears of War doesn't count as a first person, right?
No, it's
No,
third-person
it's a
shooter.
third
Okay.
person, yeah.
Okay.
Come
on.
on.
I just wanted to
Noob.
make sure.
Didn't know I had to explain point of view to people.
I think just for that, I go first. So
Yeah.
I'm going to say GoldenEye is on there.
You make this no fun.
Yeah, number
Number
one.
one?
Exact. You know what? And I don't understand that.
Why?
Because GoldenEye definitely is, it has its place in the Hall of First Person Shooter history or whatever, or Hall of Fame. But like I said previously, we played a game, Perfect Dark. They came out on the same console, had everything that GoldenEye had, like everything, plus more. And I believe I've already, went through the details on like episode 2 or something like that of the podcast of why it was,
Yeah.
one of the greatest. But it's still list after list every time. Everybody goes back to GoldenEye.
GoldenEye, number 1. David, it's time for you to try and even up. Aaron is ahead currently with 1,000 points.
1,000.
Halo.
David takes the lead with 1,500 points.
Is that number 2?
No, it's number 5.
Oh, wow. So then how does that? Yeah, okay.
You're thinking too hard.
Ooh, first-person shooters now. Call of Duty are definitely in there somewhere. Call of Duty 4, Modern Warfare.
Did they get that specific?
Whoa! Yeah, it was specific.
Yeah.
This is the only Call of Duty on the list. At
Boom.
number 9, Aaron, still behind a little bit. He's at 1,400 points. David at 1,500.
I'm gonna steal Aaron's Perfect Dark.
Number 10 on the list.
Wow. And see,
We
they're
are even, people.
opposite ends of the list there for the top 10 at least.
We are tied at 1,400.
Why wouldn't I would like to talk to whoever made the list, like whoever specifically.
James Hawkins.
Okay, so James, Mr. Hawkins, why is Perfect Dark so far down away from a game that it's exactly like the number 1?
I will get a hold of him. and try to find
Exactly.
out.
Exactly. And you know what? Actually, if he has an email on there link, send me that, and I'll email this guy.
Number 1, GoldenEye 007. Number 5, Halo, Combat Evolved. Number 9, Modern Warfare. And
Number 7, Doom.
No, Doom did not
Wow.
make the list.
Oh.
And you cut me off, so that's minus points. So Aaron is back at 1,000. Perfect Dark, number 10. David, you could really just trounce Aaron right now with the correct answer here.
I want to guess one, but I'm pretty sure it's not going to be on the list. Turok.
Whoa.
Just because like
Pulling
you
up
can,
a
you can
N64.
shoot dinosaurs. Who doesn't love shooting
No,
dinosaurs?
Turok did not make the list.
Yeah, I wouldn't see Turok.
David
making
is
the list.
still ahead, but not by much.
So we're scraping the bottom of the barrel here.
Well, you got
I think.
no. You
We've
got
only hit 4.
Those are the only ones that mattered.
1, 5, 9, and 10 is what you're at.
Because I mean, think about it. Those 4 that we've played right now.
You know what, Aaron? You're right. Let's just not even do the rest of the list. Okay, everybody, the list is over because
top 4.
Aaron says no.
I didn't say it was over. I just say we're scraping the bottom of the barrel now. Because literally, those are probably going to be my top 4 right there.
Wow, you're stalling now, sir.
Okay, all right.
Can I jump in on this?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah,
If you want to
I'll
steal?
allow
If
it.
you want to steal?
Battlefield. I'm not sure which one would be the most popular. Maybe 3.
Battlefield not on the list.
No.
That's how I know this is a good list, because every shooter on here is a great shooter, and you guys are naming other great shooters, but they're not as great shooters
As the list? Okay.
JoystickDivision.com.
Killzone?
No.
Wow.
Good one, but no, not on the list. So you guys are both back at 0
Oh,
How do we get
man.
negative points?
for wrong answers.
That's
and
terrible.
Making me mad.
First person shooters. See, that's the thing. Because
All time.
we're at a little disadvantage here because we.
What about Counter-Strike?
Boom! Goes the dynamite.
You know what? I was thinking that. Only reason
Number
why I didn't say
7.
is because I never played it. And
I played it a little bit.
any good?
It was fun. It was mostly for the LAN party days, like when you would go like hang out with your friends and you'd all get on a computer and play.
You know what I'm gonna go with?
Oh, whoa! I'm sorry, guys. This is actually a top 9 list.
What happened?
Oh no! One got lost in the fray.
Wow.
Which number got lost?
It didn't print or something?
No clue. I didn't have numbers.
Oh, okay.
I'm just gonna say it was Turok at number 10. David's ahead.
No. Wow.
So I'm sorry. Wow, this is unprecedented.
I'm gonna go for one that's a little obscure. How about Time Splitters?
No.
That's terrible.
Time Splitters.
Oh, that was a great game.
That sounds familiar.
Great game. Time Splitters.
All right, so now it's time to start dropping hints because you guys aren't smart.
Oh wow.
So Perfect Dark 9, 8 was Modern Warfare, 7 was Counter-Strike, 6 is a game. I don't know how much I'd call this a shooter. Maybe that's what's throwing you off. There's a lot more than shooting going on. It is a first-person game.
Portal.
No.
Damn.
That wouldn't even. I would be upset if that was on the list.
Yeah, that should not be a shooter.
Yeah, that should not be on there at all.
This deserves to be on the list a little more than Portal, but it's more you're doing some magic stuff with the hand.
You talking about like Oblivion?
No, actually, that would have been
That
probably
shouldn't be
better
on
than
there.
this
No,
one.
because you can go third person. on
okay.
that
You're
one.
going BioShock then.
BioShock. Man,
Yeah,
David's
that's
killing
good.
you, Aaron.
That's good. That's good.
6 was BioShock. 5, you guys said it, Halo. 4, probably the premier shooter for computer for years.
It wasn't Counter Strike.
really?
No, this one is higher on the list because it was a huge shooter.
You mean
This
the
is
one that spawned Counter-Strike, Half-Life?
This one, no.
Can you see how you
But-
try to slide that in there? Yeah.
That's number 2.
Like, it's even. You
Good
mean the one
job.
that spawned Half-Life? Was that
Half-Life 2,
Yeah.
number 2 on the list. But the one I was getting at tried to break out on the console, failed. Multiple times.
Wow.
At least 3 times.
What?
What failed on the console that's on the PC? And it's still
Flops.
strong on the PC?
I wouldn't say it's as strong these days, but I definitely spent a lot of time on this one with my friend Derek Voss.
Ooh, I don't know. I'm stuck.
You stuck?
Yeah, I'm
That was
stuck.
before my time hanging out with you.
You guys quit?
I never quit.
Can you drop me another hint?
Guitar.
Oh, you guys, okay, this is going to be really obvious.
Give me now.
This is going to be a gimme now. I think the people behind this game have the most popular gaming engine out right now.
Oh,
okay.
Unreal. Okay, so
There we
then,
go.
wow,
Unreal Tournament.
Is it a specific one, like 3 or?
They just put the whole franchise.
I remember having a 2006, that one edition.
Oh yeah,
This is a good game,
I heard the one on the Xbox 360 was decent at least.
but it just never launched.
Yeah, it never launched off. Yeah.
And we would play modded games. We were playing death matches with bots, just
Yeah.
huge amount of bots in what's SpongeBob's world called?
Bikini Bottom?
Bikini Bottoms. Yeah, someone made a Bikini Bottoms map so you could run into Patrick's house, rock or whatever, and
So that's going to be a terrible place to hide if you're.
yeah, maybe, I don't know, but it was awesome.
So we have one left, or is
Yeah,
that all?
one left, number 3. It's a sequel. And I'll give you the year. Maybe that'll help pin it down.
That's not going to help.
1997.
That definitely doesn't help.
Now you have a time frame. You know, it's not the 2000s.
How many first-person shooters were released in 1997?
I don't.
Yeah, why don't you tell us?
Is it Return to Castle Wolfenstein?
Nope. Good one, though. Really good one.
Jeez.
And then
I don't know much about this one, honestly.
in 97, I don't think I was playing any first-person. That's 64 era.
I'm pretty sure it's a computer primarily.
Oh, yeah, see, I really...
I'm questioning myself on whether it came out then. It quite possibly could
You're
have
talking about
been.
Quake?
There we go.
That's terrible. The quiz, those other Q sounds that he wanted to... Because when he said, I'm questioning, I was like, Riddler had a first-person shooter? Yet?
I know.
When did he have a first-person shooter against Batman?
This list was brought to us again by JoystickDivision.com. Enjoying the stick divided. .com.
Not a bad list. Joystick, very reputable website.
No, this is not them.
It's their division.
No, it's spelled
Spelled
completely out
differently?
Joystick. Yeah, these guys are just, I think, a blog kind of like us.
Oh, well, then they actually did a decent job, but I still want to ask them why.
Yeah, we'll be contacting
Yeah.
James Hawkins
Yeah. Stephen Hawkins' brother or something like that.
just to review GoldenEye, Half-Life 2, Quake 2, Unreal Tournament, Halo, Bioshock, Counter-Strike, Modern Warfare, Perfect Dark, and Turok.
A lot of stuff that should have been on there, though.
Yeah, well,
A lot of stuff. And we pretty much said them all.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was pretty comprehensive. I mean, when you guys blow it hard.
That's terrible.
And David won, by the way.
Yeah. Of course.
So we got new releases time. There's a lot, so let's just kind of speed through. I'm going to say the name. We'll just kind of say what we think it is, if we're interested at all, if we know anything about
But
it.
just by the title, I'm supposed to tell you what it's about.
Yes.
That is going to be...
If you know, we don't have to lie.
That's
Okay,
gonna be
okay.
If we don't know what it's about, well,
It's
I'll
gonna
just
be
say.
Altenerico for the new coming. Like, oh yeah, that's going to be a
He goes to the store and comes back.
yeah. That's a good
with a
one.
new batch of groceries.
Exactly.
The first one is Amnesia, a machine for pigs. Anybody hear
Because
about
we're
it?
supposed to, after that title, we're supposed to. I've never heard anything about that.
It's a survival horror game.
It's a PC game, isn't it?
Only for the PC.
Yeah, then-
It's an indirect sequel to Amnesia: The Dark Descent.
Never heard of that either.
Yeah, I think there's. I want to say Amnesia was one of those sleeper hits type of games.
And sorry, we don't care. Arma 3. Arma 3 is a brand new installment of the series of critically acclaimed realistic military simulators.
I feel like you want to finish a word, but you're not.
Yeah, Arma.
Arma, like, are you trying to say
Well,
Armageddon?
it's a 3,
or...
so it must be good.
That's true.
Yeah, right.
Oh, a big one here. Finally, something we know about. The Elder Scrolls Anthology. That's coming out on September 10th.
What's all in that one though? Actually,
Everything.
but that's PC.
That's Skyrim too, you mean? Everything?
PC. Yeah, it just says PC.
So then, yeah, that's the one that's going to be. We talked about that at the other show, where it's going to be.
Even one, early.
Yeah.
Everything that's ever had to do with the Elder Scrolls world is going to be in there. It's going to
That's going to be
That's
interesting.
gonna be intense.
be
Yeah,
like $80 too.
we're
That's
going
not
to
bad
have
for like 5 games.
Yeah.
so many people just stuck in their room. Like,
Uh-huh.
have you seen the movie Seven?
Yeah.
Where, remember Sloth, where the guy was laying in bed? Just so many people like that for Elder Scrolls.
So if you go visit Aaron, he's just gonna
Oh,
have like air fresheners
nah.
stapled to his stomach.
If I had a PC that could run all that stuff,
Yeah. All the games, all the DLC, $80.
that's a great
That's
deal.
ridiculous.
Hide your kids, hide your wives, go out and buy that.
We
game.
need more stuff like that. Like,
I was actually
on
thinking
consoles.
about buying the Skyrim DLCs just because it's on a 50% off sale right now on Xbox.
Wow! Breaking news.
how many are there?
There's the 2 expansions and then the Homefront one where you get to build your
Yeah,
own house.
yeah. Well, there's a little mini games with that one too, the home front.
Yeah.
Because you have to, yeah.
Yeah, it seems kind of like maybe cool. I was thinking about buying that just because it's like $250.
Man, if you say you like video games and even think you might be interested in an RPG, play Skyrim. Just go buy it.
Yeah.
Or Oblivion. I mean, they're both good.
Yeah, Oblivion is good too because
Oblivion's fantastic, but a lot of times, I don't know, you just want to jump on what's new.
Well, see, because I'd say the only reason why Oblivion is because Skyrim kind of gets same environment-y.
And you can't go backwards. Once you play Skyrim, it is incredibly hard.
Well, then start with Oblivion.
That's
so
right. Well, yeah, if you're going to commit and you want to go ham,
wow.
start off with Oblivion or Elder Scrolls.
Well, okay, but for the listeners, Corey puts a lot of emphasis on graphics.
Oh, yeah.
So that's the main reason he can't go back.
It's
terrible,
more than just graphics. It's interface.
Reason. That's all a part of the graphics. The interface?
Well, yeah,
well, interacting with other
there's
characters,
gameplay as well. You couldn't do all this. You couldn't do all the dual wielding and stuff, could you?
No,
yeah, I don't think
magic and holding the.
No.
Yeah.
It was like you could dual wield swords, but
I have a problem with losing features going back when I can't because I just want to do all the Skyrim stuff. I want dragon shouts.
It seemed like, and I know they said that Skyrim is longer than Oblivion, but to me it seemed Oblivion was way longer.
I would agree with that.
Go get it. Killzone Mercenary coming out for the Vita.
Next.
Kingdom Hearts HD 1.5 remix for the PS3.
I still want to play a Kingdom Hearts game.
And you will get your chance.
Will I?
Yeah.
They're going to come out on the
It's coming
Xbox
out on the one.
Okay.
Jamming on the one?
Is it going to be like one of those things where I need to play the previous ones, though, to understand it?
Yes.
That's just terrible. I got to go
It's
pick up
goofy
a
with
PS3.
a
Guarantee
sword.
You'll see the characters and they'll probably have a brand new story for you, so you'll be able to pick up right then and there. But
okay, cool.
The people that have history with it, they're going to be like, oh, I know why he feels this way about this person. Yeah,
I'm in the boat with David. I've always had a primal curiosity for that game.
Yeah, I've always been able to just get over it.
Because
Yeah,
I'm
I've
a
been able
big,
to get
I'm a
over it,
big Disney
obviously.
fan, though. So, like, mixing a video game with Disney kind of, like, appeals to me.
Yeah.
We'll see when it comes out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. But this one, it's remix, so it's probably just rehashing an old one and putting it on the Vita.
Probably. HD version or something like that. I don't know.
Puppeteer coming out on the PS3.
Cool.
Puppeteer introduces players to a strange and fantastic world where the environment is constantly chinging.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah,
I just wanted to play with puppets on a video
Is
game.
it like
it's creepy.
like an arcade kind of game?
It looks like it's a full-fledged release, and it's a genre's platformer.
Oh, okay.
Next. Nobody cares.
Clash Legacy for the PC.
ARC and then Clash. Is that what it says?
No, it's AARKLASH.
Next.
That's why it was Clash Legacy.
Nobody cares about that one.
Young Justice Legacy.
See, I'm interested in that because I do like the Young Justice show.
PC and 3DS.
Wait,
That's-
is this the same like DC characters thing? Okay.
Based on WB's animated series airing on the Cartoon Network, Young Justice is an action RPG where players control multiple characters in a squad created from 12 possible team members to explore, fight, gather experience, and level up.
From what I've seen, it looks like
So it's Ultimate Alliance.
Ultimate Alliance, but just with the Young
With
Justice
only 12
characters.
characters.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's only on the PC and 3DS.
So then it's a
justified.
pass. It should have been a downloadable game on like the Live or something like that.
That would have been cool. I would pick that up.
Yeah.
If they're listening, you got two guys here that would, quote, pick that up.
So that's at least $10.
I like that phrase, and we use it quite a bit.
What is that?
I'd pick that up. You want to pick that up? Are you going to pick that up?
If it came out, yeah, I'd pick it up.
No, he's talking about the phrase.
I'm just talking about the phrase.
Oh.
I'm
Wow.
just
Get
getting-
into regular lingo for
Would I
the general
pick that?
public
Would
here.
I pick that phrase up?
Yeah, we're getting phrasey here.
Yeah, that's fine. I wouldn't get it tattooed on me or anything like
We
that.
could talk. We could use that. They could cross over to like women's.
Women's?
Would you pick that up?
Oh,
I picked that up.
okay. I see what you mean now. A little slow on the take here today, apparently.
Yeah. As always.
But I'll pick it up.
Yeah, Aaron, please just pick that up. NHL 14 on the 360 and PS3.
That's what I'm talking about. Summer drought over officially now, everybody.
Yeah.
NHL, the ice is back.
The Canada video game market is going crazy right now.
Oh,
I do
yeah.
remember playing one of the NHL games on like GameCube.
Yeah, I did too, and I had a ball. Like
Just randomly running around.
ball
body
area?
checking
yes,
people.
like
You got a
literally.
puck?
On the only sport without a ball?
Oh yeah, I had a.
You do that on purpose.
It was fun though. I'm not gonna lie. I played a whole 2 seasons with created characters and everything. Yeah,
The King of Fighters 13 Steam Edition. So that's coming out on the PC.
nobody cares about that one either.
Yeah, it's kind of a generic fighter.
I mean,
It's still in the
that's
tournament.
kind of like every fighter, isn't it?
Shut up.
Run it.
DuckTales Remastered.
Yeah,
On the arcade.
that's gonna be a good one.
I think we talked about that.
Yeah, we
I
talked
think
about
it came
the
out
one.
on a different. Must have came out on the PlayStation a couple weeks ago.
I think so because I think on the previous story it was PlayStation and PC only.
Yeah, so now it's coming to the Xbox Arcade.
I will play that demo.
Legend of Dungeon.
That can't get no more generic.
Yeah, I totally took like a whole bunch of generic words and just jammed them
It
together.
had to be 12 people sitting in a room in the development. Legend of Dungeon. Yeah,
Great.
that's a good one.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
We haven't heard that one.
Yeah, that's good.
Battlefield Call of Halo.
And
Whoa! I would play that.
that'd be the worst game. They wouldn't even know where to go with everything.
Legend. Actually, they already came out with that one. It's called Titanfall.
Oh, wow.
Bam.
Yeah, we'll see how well that does, even though everybody has it all highly rated so far.
It's going to be great. Volgar the Viking.
And now, is that a spiritual successor to Viking, the game Viking that came out on the PS3 and Xbox?
It doesn't say. It just says coming out on the PC.
If you haven't played that game, by the way, people, Viking on those two on the PS3,
Oh, I know what game you're talking about.
though
No,
that's a great
It
game.
has nothing to do with that.
Okay, that's a really great game.
This is like a 8-bit looking side scroller
next.
type deal.
Next,
Dragon Fantasy Book 2.
That sounds exciting.
for people that like dragons, which you do like dragons.
I do.
All right,
He likes
then.
Dragon Fantasy and books. And he
There
likes
you
the
go.
number 2.
That's everything that I like.
He said, if I could do it all in one sitting, then yeah.
And it's coming
Playing
out
like
on
5 games at once right now.
That must be a Sony game. It's a role-playing game for the Vita and the PS3.
Yeah, it's definitely Sony exclusive.
Aw,
Sorry, David.
that's okay.
And The Sims 3 movie stuff.
Movie stuff.
Yeah, just probably expansion.
Movie stuff, yeah.
Probably just movie stuff.
You just like throw random props.
They're
in
really
there.
not trying anymore.
Not at
Before
all.
it was like The Sims Hollywood Nights.
Yeah,
Now
now
it's
that's
Sims movie stuff.
every one now from now on, every expansion is going to be Sims things.
Things you don't have already.
Things
Sims
5.
the chair.
And that's all the new games.
And we're still in a little bit of a drought.
We're in a huge drought.
we're
Well, then
slowly.
you guys should just jump on Borderlands with me, and we'll be okay.
We're still in a drought.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna get on Magic, right?
We're gonna get on Magic.
Yeah.
That's right.
And we're so close to GTA.
Oh yeah, we got to do something at that midnight event.
We will.
Go to 3 different locations and get like on the spot type of thing. Like,
Well-
let's shoot it over to Corey at Best Buy.
Because we have all that technology.
Well, you just pre-record all that, and then you come back in here and do the actual show, and
You're
just
just
snip in
totally
there.
ruining all the movie magic for the people.
There will be no way they can tell. They'll be like, I'm outside of Best
It's
Buy.
daytime where that guy is. And it just jumped to nighttime and back to day.
You're on
How
the
are they
East
gonna know
Coast.
that on the radio?
Exactly. You're on the East Coast or something, maybe.
After Effects.
Like it's crazy out here. Me and the other guy that are waiting. Been waiting for about 3 hours now.
You gotta be careful though at a GTA midnight launch, because someone might steal your
yeah.
car, right? They
But
gotta
see-
prep up for the game.
How many midnight launches have you been to for Best Buy?
A few.
Are they like the GameStop ones?
They're better.
Really? Come on
Yeah.
now.
Oh, they're better.
How?
better.
How? So yeah, thank you. Define. Defend your Best Buy
I
game.
can get in and out much quicker.
Okay, I'm talking about the experience though.
Oh,
Because come on now, for the last like
I go to get in and out. I don't go to look at GameStop employees doing some cheap cosplay.
Oh,
and
I do.
A Red Bull.
Well, I do.
I think that you're missing out then, because that's kind of a lot of the point of
Thank
that launch.
you. It's just like I don't like baseball, but I will go to a baseball game because they do, stuff in between because the game is boring.
I would go for the food.
There's food. There's other little interactive things that they do. Like you just went to a Cats game, right?
Yeah.
And they had like a lot of
I
audience
try not to
participation.
get into my personal life on the podcast, but yeah, I did. Go
They
to
had
game.
a lot of audience participation stuff there, right?
I guess.
Okay, well, at GameStop, that's what they try to, the good stores. That's what they try to, throw at you. They try to get stuff going on. I know when I was there and they would do stuff, our manager, we gave out stuff, T-shirts, swag and stuff like that. But you try to get them,
I wanted to
involved a
get
little
home. I wanted it to be midnight, grab my game, and then go straight home and play it.
I think that is half of the people that go out for those midnight launches.
And then if you're that half, go to Best Buy.
And the other half, they like that atmosphere, people coming out, the Red Bull people, girls, the fake love for, a couple of hours,
Yeah.
like they're interested in you. Yeah, they want that,
Yeah, I think that's good advice. If you don't care about any of that, go to Best Buy.
But if you do, go to GameStop.
Actually, and even at the Halo launch, I got swag. I mean, I got that
Swag.
I
That's
got
what they call
the Elite or the Halo sword right there.
That looks very deflated now.
Well, blow it.
Yeah, because I think about all the other places that have midnight launches like Target and Best Buy, and I'm like, what do they do? Like, do they just have their place closed until, like GameStop, depending on where you go, they'll usually have the store open, you're coming in and out, and they also, some GameStops do other stuff. When I worked there, they would post pictures of each event, from different stores. And other places would have like DJs come out, or they had like the little video game van where they would have you be able to play certain games on there. During Madden launches, sometimes you'd be able to wheel the little kiosk out there, and they would get to play the game early. Tournaments go on. Like they try to make it an event and stuff like that. I'm not trying to be Mr. GameStop, hype everything up, but I work there and I know what goes on, so.
It's quite the function.
It's fun, and that's why I want to go to the midnight one for Grand Theft Auto. I want to check
definitely,
that out.
we want to hear your comments and your feedback. Do you want us to go to the midnight launch? Do you want to see do you want us to do some interviews?
Get some video footage. And stuff
footage.
Like, yeah.
I'd say, yeah, I'm down.
I'm totally down. Yeah,
We'll do it. You and David?
Yeah.
All right.
Wait,
Up top.
When does it actually come out?
In a couple Tuesdays.
Here's video game
Tuesdays,
game
okay.
man. We know how we know release dates of every game
17th,
that
I
we're
think.
interested in.
17th?
17th. What's 14 plus yesterday?
15?
I think today is the 3rd.
What are you talking about?
Today's the 4th.
Today's the 3rd.
No, today's the 4th.
That's it.
Today is the 4th. You are off, sir.
I am.
Wow.
I'm
You
always
need a
off.
job,
rare.
sir. That's what needs to happen.
So yeah, I know every date now.
He's like, it's
I
Friday, right?
I only pay attention to the date when it's the weekend, because I work on weekends.
Weekend. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed the podcast this week. Thanks again for David. Thanks for showing up, man.
Thanks.
On
Thanks for having me
the week
back.
after your birthday. He's a busy guy.
Very busy, apparently. Yeah.
And David, anything you need to plug or
yeah.
tell the audience?
I don't know. I think I should make some more artistic friends so I can plug them. Is that what you're telling me?
Autism is not a joke, David.
He's gonna be like, I don't think he said autistic.
Oh,
Wow.
He's like, I'll be at the Laugh Factory this Saturday. Everybody, come out. And
I'll be
see.
there watching a comedian. Aaron,
Come out and laugh with me.
what do you got? Anything to plug? Talk about?
Besides the show, you can follow me at YDAAK. I'm gonna start tweeting a lot more, I guess. I figure since we're in the media business now, maybe somebody might care what I have to think, and I think all the time. So, and then Ronin Galaxy, everybody, again. Go check out the manga. You could probably just Google search it again, RoninGalaxy.com or something.
Yeah, and as always, check us out on... Oh, don't go to the website. Please do not go to the website.
What website is that?
That is www.videogamebang.com. Do not go there. It's not finished. It's a work in progress. However, check us out on Facebook.
Yeah.
Facebook.com/videogamebangbang. Nothing else? Anybody else
Comedy
need to say?
Bang Bang?
I know, right?
And we'll bleep that out. All right, everybody. Thanks for listening. And once again, we'll see you on Xbox. No, we'll see you. We got to work on this catchphrase.
You know, like on the internet?
See you.
Why don't you try it? Maybe I just get tired of myself saying
I would probably just steal somebody's. I'll see you when I see you.